Let's dive into the psychology of the creature currently turning your spine into a question mark. Your mattress, his empire. The psychology of the four-legged bed-hog. A scientific and slightly traumatic deep dive into why your dog owns your sleep. Let's be brutally honest for a moment. Your king-size mattress is a masterpiece of marketing fiction. You spent $2,000 on high-density memory foam and cooling gel, only to realize that the moment your dog's paw touches the fabric, you have been legally demoted. You are no longer the homeowner. You are a squatter, an unpaid intern clinging to a 4-inch strip of real estate at the very edge of the bed. You spend the night white-knuckling a single corner of the duvet, while a 90-pound snoring wrecking ball decides that your lumbar spine is the only designated parking spot in the known universe. Why do we do it? Why do we accept a face full of fur and rhythmic snoring that sounds like a malfunctioning industrial chainsaw? Because behind this nightly struggle for legroom lies an ancient, emotional, and biologically brilliant machinery. Today, we're dissecting the 7 core messages your dog is sending you, grounded in ethology, chemistry, and the absolute absurdity of our daily lives. 1. The secure base effect. You are the biological anchor. In the brutal theater of nature, sleep is the ultimate game over screen. It is the phase of maximum vulnerability. A deep sleeper is a snack for a predator. When your dog decides to crash in your bed, they aren't just looking for a pillow. They are delegating their entire survival strategy to you. The academic deep dive. Behavioral biologists at the University of Vienna, led by the legendary Topol, have proven that the bond between a dog and its owner is virtually identical to the infant-parent attachment. In our world, we call this the secure base effect. To your dog, you are a living, breathing emotional fortress. When they press their weight against you, their brain switches off the fight-or-flight radar and signals. Danger level, 0, shielding, active. They are trusting you with their literal life, and in return, they are robbing you of every single minute of REM sleep. It's a fair trade, right? 2. Olfactory fusion. The eau de Pâques. While we humans possess a pathetic 6 million scent receptors, your dog is walking around with a supercomputer in their snout, boasting up to 300 million. To a dog, smelling is knowing. The analysis. According to Dr. Alexandra Horowitz, author of Inside of a Dog, when your dog mashes their face into your pillow, they are engaging in allo-marking. They aren't just lying down. They are blending their molecular identity with yours. They have scent glands in their cheeks and lips. By rubbing against you, they create a pack scent that acts like a biological anti-anxiety medication. This massively lowers their cortisol, stress levels. They aren't marking you as property like a car. They are marking you as family. You are essentially perfuming each other into one invincible, slightly smelly unit. 3. The fluffy secret service, tactical space. Planning. Your dog doesn't have a degree in private security, but their DNA is hardwired by 30,000 years of stay alive programming. Their choice of sleeping position is rarely a random flop. It is a strategic deployment of assets. Face toward the door. He is the early warning system. He's guarding the only entrance to the den. Contact with your head. He's protecting your most vital, vulnerable zone. Contact with your back. He's covering your blind spot. In professional working dog literature, this is called obligatory social sleeping. Your dog views the bed as a defensive perimeter. He is the head of security, and the only overtime pay he accepts is ear scratches and the occasional cheese tax, the small piece of cheese you owe him for simply existing. 4. The anatomy of bizarre poses. Dog Yoga 101. That nightly gymnastics routine isn't just for show. It's an open window into your dog's serotonin levels. Pay attention to the yoga flow tonight. The donut, the curled ball. This is survival mode light. By curling up, they protect their vital organs and conserve heat. It's cozy, but they are on standby mode, ready to spring into action if a floorboard creaks. The Superman, belly down, all 4 limbs stretched out like they're flying. This is common in puppies or high-octane breeds. The message? I am technically sleeping, but if a bag of chips crinkles in the kitchen, I will be there in 0.1 seconds. It's maximum responsiveness with zero regard for comfort. The dead bug, the holy grail. Belly up, paws in the air, tongue hanging out. This is the ultimate compliment. In the wild, showing your soft underbelly is a death wish. If your dog sleeps like this, it means their flight instinct is 100% deactivated. They believe you have the world so well handled that they can play dead bug without a care in the world. It is the highest form of inner peace. The pillow thief. This isn't just about softness. They want your air. They want the maximum physical and olfactory connection possible. The fact that you are currently suffocating under 40 pounds of fur is merely collateral damage in the name of big love. 5. Thermoregulation. 101 degrees of pure devotion. Physiologically, your dog is a superior space heater. A dog's normal body temperature sits between 101 degrees Fahrenheit and 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit, 38.3 to 39.2 degrees Celsius. The data check. In biology, this is called huddling. It is a brilliant energy-saving hack. By pressing against you, your dog lowers their own metabolic cost to stay warm. It's a win-win. They get your expensive duvet. You get a biological heating pad. This physical contact triggers a massive release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, in both of you. Your brain is literally bathing in happy chemicals, while your left leg slowly dies from lack of circulation. 6. Biological betrayal, hacking the human clock. Dogs are naturally polyphasic sleepers. They take dozens of tiny cat naps, ironic name I know, throughout the day. We humans are monophasic, one long stretch of sleep. The analysis. Research shows that dogs almost entirely betray their own biological nature to match yours. They stay awake when you're active and force themselves into a long, deep sleep when you hit the lights. This is social facilitation. They love you so much they've hacked their own internal clock just to ensure they don't miss a single minute of your company. At night, their heart rate even begins to sync with yours. You are literally beating as one. 7. The emotional seismograph. Your furry therapist. Your dog smells your bad day long before you talk about it. The fact check. When we are stressed, we secrete cortisol and other chemicals that change our scent profile. Dogs pick this up instantly. Clinical studies on animal-assisted therapy show that dogs will actually change their sleeping position based on their owner's emotional state. If you're anxious, they'll lean harder. If you're sad, they'll rest their head on your chest. This is deep pressure therapy. They are using their body weight to calm your parasympathetic nervous system. He's a therapist with a tail, and he doesn't charge $200 an hour. The red flag. When the empire crumbles. Before we dismiss class, a serious note. Dogs are routine junkies. If your dog, who has occupied your pillow for 5 years, suddenly decides to sleep on the cold tiles in the laundry room, do not ignore it. In veterinary medicine, sudden social withdrawal is the check engine light for dogs. Because they instinctively hide pain, a relic from their wolf ancestors, a sudden change in sleeping habits is often the only sign of arthritis, fever, or hidden inflammation. If the bodyguard retires from the bed unexpectedly, it's time for a trip to the vet. Closing thoughts. Sharing a bed with a dog was never just about a comfortable mattress. It is a nightly soul sync, a biochemical exchange of absolute loyalty and pack security. So, tonight, when you're pushed to the very edge of the bed and your neck is at a 90-degree angle, just remember, you are the center of someone's universe. Good luck with the leg cramps, and sleep tight with your scientifically certified cuddle partner.